Hi everyone, it's me, Leigh. It's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh. And if you hear something, I have a special guest. I'll introduce her in just a moment. But this is Glue Gun Chronicles time, so it's a tutorial. It's really, really quick, simple, easy. And I saw it and I said, let's alter. So remember that I have Surebonder sponsoring me for 6 months to get a gun and glue sticks. So we want to thank them. And so we're going to set that right here. That's awfully nice of them and everything. So let's just get started. First, before I get started, I want you to know that I have KK in the house. Karen Kane. Say hey, KK.
Hello, everyone. Long time no talk.
We're just been hanging and goofing off with, I think there's a group of what, 10 to 12 of us that hang out all the time, and we've just been goofing off so much. But
Just, just being friends and girlfriends, just talking and chit chatting, and
I know I'm like, I need to make a video, guys. So, okay, so this right here, all it is from Daiso, and I altered it. And it's one of those accordion. What are these things called? Accordion folders. And it came file folders. Thank you, hon. And it came padded.
You're welcome.
And all I said is, well, I don't like the color, so let's change the color up. This material came from Walmart over a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and I love it. And I covered it, and I'll show you what I did. But it's quick and easy. So then here's the smaller one. This is what it originally looked like, but see the difference in the size. I got two different sizes, and when I go back to Daiso for $1.50, I have to buy more because I love this as a gift. And for Happy Mail to fill this up to send to someone would be so neat. And actually, this is a gift to someone. So it looked like this right here. I'm showing it to Karen too, or KK is what I usually call her. But see, I didn't like this color, so I took felt to hide it because the material I'm using, if I only put material on this, the lines would show up. So let's cover it with the felt and then cover it with the material. And that's all I'm going to do. So we're just going to talk because you can follow along by just me showing you this. So I'm going to put glue right here. I cut this out so that it will close, and then we're going to put more felt. So anyway, so KK, what you been up to, love?
Nothing, just cleaning house, looking at what projects I'm going to do, and getting ready for my son's graduation coming up here in June.
Aw. Now he's graduating from high school?
Yeah, he actually just called me and said that he was getting a medal that for something for criminal justice that he's done. It was his career path, but he's getting a medal that he gets to wear with his cape and gown.
Wow.
I said cape.
Batman.
Lady Cake Boss has got me saying cake. I mean cape. Tongue twister. And then yesterday I went to this glass museum. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I actually went live yesterday on Facebook with it.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I heard something about a glass dollhouse or something.
Oh my God, yes, a glass dollhouse. It is gorgeous. It's got like a terrarium in it, and when I mean a terrarium, I mean like a terrarium. It's got they did like a pond forest thingy in the one side of the dollhouse, and then like the dining room has got like a built-in aquarium.
Wow.
It is so pretty, and it's all made out of glass.
And this is where they blow the glass, old school.
Well, the glass place that does the glass blowing is up the street. We didn't have enough time to go to that yesterday, but I plan on going back up there and actually going and seeing it for myself because I've always been interested in stuff like that. The place that I went to is a museum, and they actually started up in '96, and they have every type of glass that you can possibly think of. And the art of glass blowing is actually dying in America. There's only 2 glass companies in West Virginia now. And
I didn't even know there was 2 of them.
If you ever come here, you need to go to Weston, West Virginia, and go to the Glass Museum. Oh my God, you will not be disappointed.
Let me move
those. It is beautiful.
I went to a glass blowing place, I want to say in Juarez when I was little, when you were able to go over there and enjoy the markets and all. I don't think it's so safe now, but I was really young.
But I've always been fascinated with it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Guys, you see all I'm doing is taking the felt to hide the color of the lines, and then we'll show the material, and it's really quick. All it is felt because of the color, material, and then a little trim. But I just want to give you ideas to alter stuff so that when you use it, you smile. Put a smile on your face and don't stay with just a manly black and white. So, oh, you know what, KK? We all still have a project share that we need to do maybe later tonight if we can get, let's see, there'd be like 4 of us to do a project share on those cans. Let's try.
Yeah, we're gonna get Leigh Cake Boss to come in too.
I don't like that. I'm gonna cut another one. I can do better than that. So let's cut a better strip than that, guys. I cut a piece of felt and it was crooked. So let's just glue it down and then cut it so that it will work. Even though
I kind of nicknamed her that.
I'm giving this away, I want it to be a little nicer than usual.
I'm actually making a washi tape dispenser.
I have about 12 washi tapes and I've never used them yet. But I think if I pull my dies out, I would probably use them more to hold my dies down, or to make cards. But I just, I've never used them.
Oh, God. I have so many. I want to be able to display them, and you're not really going to be able to see them. But I can go through, pick one out, and then put it back in. It's almost like a, those vegetable can holder thingies that you can get, and you just stack it in there, and it rolls down.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
That's what I'm trying to make with washi tape. I'm making it out of cardboard, and then I'm going to cover it with decorative paper.
Guys, don't fret over this not being straight because it is going to get covered with trim. So let me just get up underneath there a little. I went out to dinner last night with friends from Florida, and actually it's a lady that she's the caregiver for my mom, and her son works for us. So I've known them. I've known them for 24 years, and they're here visiting Jose, our party chief, and so it was so nice to see her because when I see her, I just she's with my mom all the time.
Right, it's like seeing part of the family.
Yeah, I cried. So. Okay, guys.
So how'd you enjoy your weekend at the lake?
Oh my gosh, let's see. There was. I did put glue around that to keep it in place, and I cut it away. Okay, so I said it was an otter or a beaver. It ended up being a beaver coming up and eating the lily pads, and the head on that beaver was this big. Then I videotaped a roadrunner real quick, and it was huge. It was about 6 inches tall. Those things get big, and it had a worm hanging out of its side of its mouth, 1 inch on both sides, and of course we call him Speedy. So I name everything. I didn't name the beaver because I didn't know if it was an otter or a beaver, and then after I quit videotaping I said, oh, that's a beaver. But in Florida you don't see beavers because gators will eat them and stuff like that. So the nature out there is just crazy. I love it.
I know, right?
Okay, guys.
Nature's just beautiful all the way around.
So this material, I used it my first 3 glue gun Chronicles a year ago, and it is from Joann's. It's buttercream. I don't know if you're going to be able to find it because I know people were begging for it, and this is all I have left. And so Marie Antoinette, it's beautiful material. And what I did was I already trimmed it to where I wanted the pattern to be placed on here, and I wrote top piece so I wouldn't forget. I wrote inside piece goes right here, and then I wrote this must be the back piece, but this is the only thing you need to remember is, okay, so if this is the top piece, you want it to be facing the right direction. So that's the top piece. Okay, so then the inside, when you open it, you still want it to be facing the right direction. You don't want it to be sideways or upside down, okay? So you do have to cut it, and that's the only thing you have to remember about this project. So there, and then the back piece, you also want it to be the right direction. And there'll be a seam here, depending on your material. Some materials you may not even have to do that. It may not have the pattern like this, and there'll be a seam down here. So let me show you. There's a seam right here, and you can't even see it, I bet, that much. And there's a seam right here, and it's not bad. So see the seam? I don't even know if you can really tell.
I like that. That's pretty. I love that material.
So I'm gonna do the inside piece. I'm gonna do the top piece first, and then we're just gonna glue it on, and me and KK are just gonna chit chat. So that's all. It's quick and easy. So I want that right here.
So what do you plan on using your file cabinet thingy for?
I'm really thinking about putting my dies in it and sticking a piece of cardboard, and you know how you can buy those magnetic sheets and putting it there. Either that, or it might be, I don't know, it might be even house plan notes and everything.
I like the idea of doing it for your dies, and then putting like little tabs and saying what each, like, okay, this is going to be the cats and flowers, or put like little tabs each section on what they're going to be.
Yeah, I think
that way it's easier to go through and find it.
Yeah, because right now I'm just not organized, and I can't wait to get my studio so that I am organized. But right now I'm just fumbling all over the place.
Okay. It used to be like that.
I know, but you have your own, guys. She literally has her own building that she walks to. But she has to be careful of the bears at night.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Literally, she doesn't know what's in the woods around her. Forest.
Right. I live literally on the side of a mountain.
Where did you just shared pictures of what your town looks like, and you said this is why I live here. It's beautiful.
That picture is actually like the town that I live in. If you go down this highway, basically it's going up a mountain. It's like 3,700 something elevation. And I went to the little scenic view at the top of it, and it's got a little picture. It shows you where my town is, and it shows you where the neighboring town is. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I love it.
How did you end up finding that spot? Did your in-laws live there first?
I was going over to meet my in-laws. To go, my mother-in-law to go to the glass place yesterday. And every time we go to go visit her, I always see it, and I'm always telling my husband, "Oh, we need to stop so I can take a picture. That's so beautiful." I'm like, that would be perfect for a puzzle, like to get it made into a puzzle, and yeah. So I stopped yesterday by myself.
No, I meant, how did you find? I'm trimming this, and the other cord.
My house.
This cord right here is going to hide that black and hide all my cutting, so don't fret over my cutting here. Yeah, how did you find the area to live there?
We just searched for houses for sale in West Virginia, and then we just broke it down by counties, and that's how we didn't have a real estate agent to help us. We looked at it and found it, and then we went and found a real estate agent to help us go to settlement.
That's exactly how we do it when we buy stuff, and even if it's not for sale, then if we really like it, then we get the real estate agent to call, because more than 50% of the time, someone wants to sell something that's been sitting there.
Right.
That's how we bought our property.
Really? That's cool.
I maybe could have trimmed this. I don't know why I'm off balance here trying to trim this. I said this is going to be quick and easy, but because of my cutting skills today, guys, just fast forward. And me and KK are going to sound like, but fast forward because I can't cut very well.
It's just one of them days.
Maybe I shouldn't have glued. I don't think I should have. But that's okay. Y'all can see my mistakes. I shouldn't have cut. Or I shouldn't have glued it down. But thank God we have trim to cover all that up. Oh, my Lord.
Right? It's not a mistake. It was a planned error.
Yeah, I'm here to show you what not to do.
Right?
But see how...
That's not going to work.
Okay, so now let's get the back piece. Let's see what this one says. This one says inside, so that's not the one. So now all I have to do, you see I didn't glue that down because I wanted to know which one I liked better. So let's pull that back just a hair. And I like this one better, and I'm going to actually fold it over like that to give it a better crease. So let's glue this one in place. I'm wanting to cut this prior to see if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it here to hold it in place, and then I'm going to freehand cut it and see if I can cut it better this time. Let's see. I'm going to stay right on that edge. See how much easier that is? Wow. Okay, let's scoot this over. Yep, that was better.
It needs to come up just a little. So
thank goodness material stretches a little too if it didn't cut. Yep, that's the way to do it. I figured that out, KK.
What?
I glued it in, I tacked it in place, and then I cut that straight line. Because it was a hot mess trying to cut when it was already glued into place.
Now, did you know back in the day when you got fabric, they don't cut, they don't ever cut with scissors. They actually rip it.
Ooh.
They rip the fabric. Do you know why they rip the fabric?
No, why?
Because it actually does a straight rip compared to scissors. Doesn't really do a straight cut. When you rip it, it's a straight rip.
And if y'all don't know KK very well, I'll put her link down below so that y'all can, y'all. I keep saying that word, so you can check her out. But she's a seamstress. You can tell she's an old school seamstress, even though she's not that old. She's younger than me, which I'm 29, so she must be 28. But she has antique sewing machines, and she sews, and yeah, she's a closet crafter for sure.
Just a little bit.
So see how that cut was so much easier there. So okay, so now let's turn it around and fold this and just put a nice hem on it. So I'm going to put glue here. And I have to remember how I wanted to hem. How did I do the last one? Because it's been sitting here a good week. I think I'm just going to fold it over. Now see, as a seamstress, she's probably hearing me thinking, what in the heck is she up to? But but I don't sew, so that's why we have Charlie in the house. Let's fold it over. Well, I want that even. Put that even.
So yeah, and my husband is making everybody, our little group, glue gun holders, and I'm planning on doing decals for Lee's Charlie, and I'm going to name it Charlie's Place.
Aw. Okay.
Ain't that cool, Charlie's Place?
That is. It's Charlie's little bed. I don't like this piece. It needs to be pulled off and glued down better. Okay, so I have it folded, and now I'm just gluing it down better. There we go. So you got to get under that lip there, and it might burn with the glue, but you have to glue it really well, and it will stick. Let me bring it up to you. That lip right there, get all the way underneath that lip. But it's working.
So yeah, I need to upload my video.
I was trying to get work done for the business, and I could hear Skype going off this morning, and I still have, from all of you girls, guys, like 53 notices to read. I'm like, oh Lord, that's a lot. I think
what did you say? We're chatty bunch.
You said something about you fell and hurt your toe or something, so that's not good to hear.
I fell and hurt more than just my toe.
Oh.
My butt's bruised. It looks like I got a smiley face with dimples on my butt.
Sorry. It's not funny, but I can see her. So there it is, guys. I can see her talking, so that's funny. That's why I'm laughing.
Even my butt is laughing
at me. That's not funny. So I'm actually
it is funny.
Putting glue.
I think it's funny.
I'm putting glue right here. I'm bringing it over for that piece. Okay, and then this piece goes here. I liked this. I tried to use every bit of the material, different scenes. So this is going here. Let's bring it down. This thing gets in the way. Let's get the new Charlie to hold that down. Okay. I like where it's at. So let's just glue this in place so I can cut it on the sides. I'm glad I wrote a note inside when I pre-cut. So there we go.
Did you happen to see my post about those World War II coins that I found?
Oh, I did, because I commented my dad collects coins, so that, you know, when I see coins and that kind of stuff, it really interests me and all, because he's been collecting for, golly, before I was born. So
I was just like, wow, those are so cool looking. I had no idea what they were, so I looked them up online. And it says OPA red coin, which is worth a cent. And it says it was used during World War II from 1942 to 1945. And I'm trying to remember what OPA stands for. I know A stands for administration. but that's how they bought their food. Like the blue coins were used for processed foods, and red coins were used for like meats and fatty foods.
Why didn't they use
And then they
regular
also had stickers.
coins?
That's what I'm trying to figure. That's the one thing I couldn't figure out about these coins. I haven't understood why they made those coins yet. It might have been the time where they were trying to save like metal reserves, so that's why they went to these coins.
What are the coins made of?
There's some. I want to say it's like some kind of fiber. It's not made out of a metal. It's made out of a fiber.
Huh. That's neat.
And,
that's really neat.
Stickers on their cars. Well, and they determined by your household, adults, disability, people living with you, kids that are disabled, how many children you had under what age. And they also gave you a sticker saying how much gas you can get per day.
My neighbor across the street is 95. She's my landlord, and I might be able to ask her if she ever knew about them and what her take is on it.
Well, it says that they made billions of them, but so many of them have gotten destroyed and lost that there's still some around.
Well, they're not made out of metal, so since it's a fiber thing, maybe they didn't stay as well as they thought.
I don't know. I'm gonna get mine preserved or whatever, get them protected or whatever, because I found them on my porch in a bag of marbles.
Oh.
And I thought, when I first saw them, I thought, okay, it's some kind of marble game that you use these coins. So I wanted to see what these marble coins meant, because that's what I thought they were. And it was World War II. It's like, oh, dang, that's so cool. And I love history.
See how
history buff.
See how I love history. I'm folding that under, and I'm going to just glue it where it needs to go. And then all we have to do is put the trim on, and we're done. I'm sorry I'm taking as long as I am, but at least I'm having fun with KK.
Ooh, I can't wait to see.
Now that the glue gun by Surebonder is sponsoring me, I'm able to gift things, because before I was gifting weekly, and it was like, gosh, that was my budget, and for shipping mostly too, and so I couldn't just gift as much as I wanted. So now we were chit-chatting with someone, and they said they loved it, and I'm gonna mail it to you. And then we chit-chatted with someone else, and I mailed her something, and so it's just nice to have them help.
Right.
And then with us building the house, it just was getting tight.
I know. I love my Surebonder.
Okay, so we have to find that clamp, the piece here. So we do have to cut right here just a little hole to try to find where it's at. Someone asked in Glue Gun Chronicles. I have a group, guys, called Glue Gun Chronicles, and each month I have a challenge. If you make something and you get a giveaway, and so enter that and you get some goodies. And this month is, you have to make something with 3 flowers, and 1 flower has to be handmade. Paper, it could be paper, flour, or fabric, or whatever supplies, egg carton, whatever supplies you have. But I don't know why that popped in my head, and I'm telling you. Okay. So see,
somebody was asking a question in your group about it.
Oh, they were asking about what kind of glue gun to use, and I love Surebonder's fine tip is why that popped in my head. So see, this is for that. So let's put glue around the metal inside. Hold that in place and squish it together.
And the very affordable glue gun too.
Yeah, it's at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at hobbylobby.com, and when you use a coupon, you can walk out paying only $7.63 with tax and everything. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a X-Acto blade and go around that and clean that up after we're done so that it's a little bit cleaner, but I'm not going to waste my time. But just take your X-Acto blade and go around the metal of it, and it cuts really round, circle, nice. But that way, this will click and close. So now let's just put the trim on and we're done. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Put that down. Oh, no wonder it's not working. It needs a Charlie snack. Ran out of glue. There was a video about washi tape holder, and she made it from Dollar Tree stuff, and I'm gonna have to find that video, and that because you said you won't be able to see it as much, and I'm thinking you might like that video.
Yeah, you know, because we've lived here. It's going to be a year coming up here soon in August, but I really haven't gotten my room done because I've been crafting. I've been crafting. What is wrong with me today? Is it Monday?
I know. I didn't even know what today was.
I haven't even got my room really organized the way I wanted. I want some more shelving in here. I want to get really organized. I have a cellar too. I don't know if I told you that. I actually have an old-fashioned cellar.
Oh my gosh.
That I want. That they left all their mason jars here. Some of them are old jars, and I actually want to use these jars to hold some of my embellishments in and make shelves. And then the jars screw on the bottom of the shelves, and I can unscrew them back on, and then the top shelf could be used to keep other stuff on the top of the shelf.
Yeah, and out of sight is out of mind. So if you have them in jars and you see your stuff, you know.
Right, and then I can make, because I have, my scan and cut too, and I can make little labels and stuff for them with my vinyl and stuff. It's just getting it done. I'd rather craft than organize.
All right, here we go, guys.
I mean, my room is pretty organized.
We're going to just put this trim on. Hide all the boo-boos, hide all the colors. It'll show a little bit of black, which is, we can't get away from that. Most everybody, once they see this project, they understand how to make it because it's pretty quick and easy. Oops, let's hide that material right there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find one of those accordion file cabinet holders.
If I go to Daiso, I'll pick you up one because it's padded too. Johnny, he said he might try to take me because I have to drive almost an hour to go to Daiso, and I only go 3 times a year. But he said he was going to try to fit it in tomorrow before we go to the lake, and I'm like, gosh, that's an hour there, then I shop for an hour, then an hour home. That's 3 hours where we don't need to go to the Daiso is a dollar store for $1.50, and I'm like, for people that don't know, I have so many new subbies, and thank you, but if you don't know it, but I feel guilty taking that time away just to go to a dollar store, but he just wants to make me happy.
But that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, we're best friends from the get-go.
But how far is it from the lake?
Then the lake's another hour, so it would be at least a 5-hour trip if we did that tomorrow before we go to the property and get there. So, that's just a lot.
I know. I wouldn't feel guilty though about it. I would go get it done and over with, go enjoy your weekend at the lake, and then when you come back, hello, you could do a Daiso haul video.
Well, also I want to gift out some Daiso stuff to people, just because I want to. I tell you what, I want to gift out some people because I didn't even realize I've had about 50 private messages, people just wanting to say, hi, where are you? You haven't made a video in a week. And I'm just at awe about all the love and all the private messages. And I'm like, I can't believe this. It's just amazing. just because I'm not made a video because life got busy and took over.
Sometimes life gets in the way.
Real life work and doing the house, and so this is from Hobby Lobby, guys. The trim, I love it. I buy it for 99 cents when it goes on sale, and I run out of it all the time. So I am going to show you a trick that I've showed you before for the newbies. I put glue on here, and I let it dry. I could let it dry just a second longer. And if you cut through, it doesn't fray or anything. So see how nice that cut is? So I love doing that. So
gorgeous.
I've dropped it on the floor. I'm trying to hurry, and of course when I try to hurry I take longer. So let's just add the glue. I put the seam hiding in the back. Let's go around this. I did add a couple of flowers on the other one I made, but you got to realize you're really going to be using this, so you can't overwork it. This is just such a simple project, but for some reason it's taking me forever. I should already be done. See, I worry. I don't know. I just worry that people don't want to be watching me this long. Because time is precious,
Time is precious, but you know what? When you got talent to share in your crafting, I think people love to watch. I think it's when it comes to be, very long, then, maybe some people don't want to watch very long. Like, I'm happy with like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Well, with me, that's why I always like to show a project prior to making it, because I think me and you think alike. When we see it, we know how to make it already. And then if you don't, then that's why I'm giving you the tutorial. But they've already seen it. They already, oh guys, did I even say this is Glue Gun Chronicles? And if you comment and like and share, if you comment, that's an entry for the glue gun, and if you share, that's a second entry. But you need to let me know. I haven't even made a video in a while. I forgot to even tell you how the rules are. So comment and you're in the entry to win this glue gun, and if you share, just let me know, and that gives you another entry.
I think if they share it, they should tag you. That way, and then you can write down, okay, well, Lady Cake Boss shared my YouTube tutorial. That gives her an extra entry.
Yeah, they tell me on the comments I shared, and some of them share, they can share up to 4 or 5 times whatever social media they're on, because they do Pinterest, they do Instagram, they do Facebook, they do Google. It's amazing. And I do go and check and make sure periodically. A lot of the people have followed me for so long, and I've checked so many times. I'm like, I know they're doing it because I see it. It'll pop up. My name will pop up because they do. Right. They do tag me.
If you don't have this glue gun, y'all need it. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. So let's put this back into place. So there it is, guys. We're done. I think I'm going to do the same as I did on this one and add 2 flowers. So let's just get the flyaway.
Did you put any bling on it? You need some shiny, shiny bling bling.
I'm going to let her pick out the bling, I guess, when we have her on Skype or later today, because you know we'll be hanging with her. I don't even know if you know who it's going to.
Uh-oh.
But one of our friends is getting it. So I'm going to put these 2 flowers right here, but I don't, I'm going to put these 2 flowers right here. Honey, I didn't hear you. Wait a minute. And then I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to probably try to find something that matches this, but I don't want to overdo it because I want her to actually use it. Why is this being all cockeyed? Let me put it back into shape. And let me close it. So there we go. Might have to put something heavy on it to put it back into shape. But here they are. They're 2 different sizes. I had it bound up, so here it is.
Woohoo, it's so pretty.
It's quick and easy. I'm sorry I took so long. So let me show you again. This is what your chances will be. So hopefully you like it. And thanks for watching, everybody. And KK, thanks so much for hanging out with me and everything.
You're welcome, no problem.
All my links will be down below, and so will KK. So go sub to her because she's a sweetheart. And don't forget, if you're in the Glue Gun Chronicles group, to make your 3 flowers challenge. And what else? I don't know what else is going on. I think that's all that's going on right now, guys. So I don't even know where my mouse is to turn this video off because.
And don't forget to do the sharing to get extra entries to get the glue gun.
Oh yeah, see, if you share, you get extra entries. If you comment, and so I've got a new camera, so I'm always confused on how to turn this thing off. But here we go, guys. Thanks for watching. I've missed you, and I was counting 55 people that commented to me privately saying, "Hey, girl, love you, miss you." It's so sweet. I don't want to cry, so I'm gonna say good night, thank you, love you, bye.